Hi, everybody. It's Dr. George Hanshaw. Please feel free to just call me George. I appreciate all the effort that you're going to be putting forward in this class and completing this project. And it's just exciting for me to be a part of this project with you. So, with that being said, let's jump into our course real quick. We have what I consider probably the most important tab, if I can get there, course documents. What we have here is we have a fact sheet, assignment explanation, practicum supervisors, uh, project plan, project status report, and the stakeholder report or interview form, I should say, and if you need to make a change for your project. So I hope that we've been thinking about what you would like to do. I know some people have already turned in what they want to do for the project. And so let's talk about what's acceptable for the project or not. I'll be doing a live session for this for those that want to come and ask questions. I'll try to record it as well. But the project, we have a wide range. If you notice here, a couple of our example past projects, we have one person that did a new faculty orientation. Another person did something with the juvenile justice services, just the juvenile justice service system. So let's say that 10 times fast. Uh, so what that means is it just needs to be meaningful for you, and it has to have a purpose. So as you all make sure that the project meets all the criteria, you and I will make sure that it meets the criteria, but nothing is really out of the range as far as what the project can be and the possibilities of it. So there are a couple things. If this is going to be a big project, so if you're planning on learning some new technology, that might be a bad idea, depending on the learning curve that new technology takes. It might be a good idea if it's something really simple and kind of web based. So that's up to you. But just know we have these 8 weeks and we have to get through this project. So it's a kind of a tight fit. So and some of you already turned in the request, the proposal, initial proposal. And as you look at it, just make sure it's something that can be completed within our time frame. So any changes will probably just be in size or scope, because you can still work on a larger project for work, but just take a piece of that project for our classroom time here. So what I've found in the past that it's best to use something from work, because you get to create it on the job. So it becomes very passionate topic because you get to use it on the job and in school. So you really get to showcase your skills in some real time uh, scenarios. So those are it in our discussions. If you notice in our discussions, week one introduction, tell us about yourself. There's a little flip grid right here if you would like to use it. Hey, some people, Julie, Leah, and Robin, welcome. Happy New Year to everyone. You can also use this flip grid here. And to record yourself saying hello, all you have to do is click the button. And notice I left mine here, just say hello. You can add a reply right there. So I could just click that and I could reply to anybody that's leaving a message. So if you'd like to use that, feel free. If not, that's okay too. Um, we're not going to get too wound up. We just want to make sure that we know everybody. And then we have our Practicum Consulting Hub. We have our online forum discussion. So in our Consulting Hub, this is where you want to post questions, because what I've found also is that our collective knowledge or our community-based knowledge is fantastic. There's a lot of people that have a lot of experience in our class. So by posting questions here to the Experience Hub, you can get a whole lot of perspective. And that's one thing that we want to make sure that we have when we're designing is perspective, because we can, if our scope of what we're doing is too small or our perspective is too small, we're going to miss a lot of the learners. So if we're going to just have a basic video, if all this class was me talking, it would be a pretty bad class. But these are just small little snippets. So there's a lot of people, a lot of great ideas out there. And if you have an idea, feel free to answer people's questions in here or just post something that you found, because those are very powerful. And then week 4, we're going to talk about project challenges. And week 8, we're going to look at the projects in review. So we don't have a lot of weekly discussions, but we can be in contact quite a bit just to make sure everything's going well, because as you see here in assignments, if we can get there, We have when the pre-proposals due, the full project proposal, project artifact 1, 2, 5. So I'm going to be posting within our classroom just different things I'm learning from working with everyone, so we can hopefully gain a greater collective knowledge. And you're also going to have to do status reports and journal reflections. So now these will all be up. So week 3, we're going to have our first journal reflection, and week 5, we're going to have our second. So in these journals, if it goes in, it's just a wiki. So you're going to put your response there, and to see others, simply hit the nobody's done it yet because we haven't started yet. You just hit the drop down, and then you can pick all the other people, and you'll see the numbers as people are replying to these journal entries, because these reflections are very powerful because it gives us a moment to pause. So when we're creating, when we're in that creative mode, we have to take that moment to just reflect and think about what we're doing and think of multiple other ways. So I use purposeful reflection often when I'm designing and building, because it forces me to stop, because I'm the type of person that can get going and I'm going to go to that finish line. I'm going to complete the mission, take the hill, whatever you want to, whatever we want to say about it. So I put in purposeful reflection throughout the design and development process, just to make sure that I'm not going through it with a small perspective. I want to have that larger perspective. So this is our class. We're going to have a live session in the first week, and I will record it so we can get the good questions and everything going. So as you get started, there's our Getting Started tab, and of course you know where all the announcements and everything are. So this is another video put on by Dr. Tim Newby, who's a lead instructor, and it's a very good video. It is from a different term, so don't pay attention to any dates or anything in there. So I'm going to put my contact information in, and have a wonderful 8 weeks. I look forward to learning with you.